Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Thea George and I'm here with Martin Haering from Finastra. We're talking about open platforms for financial services. Martin, thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
So I think we're all aware of the likely impact on financial services firms of open banking. What do you think will be the impact of open platforms on the industry's key service providers and its CMOs?
Well, first of all, I think it's currently taken more as a threat than an opportunity. When you see all the banks, they are concerned in releasing their customer data to service providers. The CMOs are concerned because it's a higher competition. Banks are more transparent than ever. I think these are the threats. But on the positive side, when you see the opportunities that are coming up through open banking, it is massive because the way you interact with each other is more collaborative. Fintechs are no longer competing with banks. They are collaborating. Open banking and all the open banking APIs are just allowing a much broader ecosystem between fintechs and banks. And if you're clever as a CMO, I think you're making use of the broad fintech ecosystem and you plug the application into your own banking infrastructure and application framework, and you can deliver products much faster to the market than without open banking.
Okay, so how are open platforms going to make life easier for banks' retail customers, their corporate customers?
Well, I think it's all about customer experience, which is drastically increasing with the use of open banking and open APIs. Because think of all the data that a bank can collect, transactional data, location-based data, behavioral data. And if you make good use of all that data, you can turn data into information into recommendation, into action for the client. So when the client logs into the mobile application, they might get recommendations of services based on the data they have put into the system because of their transactions formally. And this is giving the customers a much better experience on the mobile.
So thinking about technology, culture, partnerships, marketing, from a vendor perspective, what do you think it will take to deliver a really good open platform for financial services going forward?
Well, first of all, you have to open up your whole core banking infrastructure software. Today, most of the software vendors are delivering a very closed environment. You can't connect. At Finastra, we are opening up all of our banking platform to the world and let the whole ecosystem participate and program on top. So we are inviting universities, banks, fintechs to join that open platform, and we are delivering all these services on a base of a platform as a service offering. So I think open up all the APIs, not just the APIs that are currently under discussion within open banking, but every APIs that you can think of, and then build an open infrastructure on which others can join, and they can concentrate on the application and not on the back-end infrastructure.
Okay, so what would be your recommendations for banks now looking at this future of open banking and open platforms? What should they be doing?
First of all, don't think about open banking as a threat. It's an opportunity. Why? Let's talk about revenue. You can create revenues faster because you can create products faster. Let's talk about cost. You can avoid huge IT costs in infrastructure and people if you leverage the power of fintechs outside. And thirdly, let's talk about customer experience. You can increase drastically the customer experience if you use open APIs and you deliver services that tune into more the customer behavior. They give recommendations, they make use of artificial intelligence or machine learning just for the benefit of delivering a better user and customer experience. So start that journey today, don't wait, and build an open banking strategy and not lean back and leave it to the others to jump on that train.
Martin, this has been great. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure.
And thank you for watching.